Jeffrey looks down at his frail, weak portfolio. My coins are terrible. I'll never make it for the next bull run. Coins, Jeffrey? You got to decide what you want to invest in. Look around you. That's not because of your coins, but it's because of your actions. But it hurts you to admit this. You need to follow just 10 crucial altcoins to go from broke to rich. Just like Adonis. Adonis is the embodiment of crypto perfection. He's got some beautiful low-cap gems, some lovely high-cap safe bets, and this strategic portfolio is the result of some huge gains with minimum risk by the next bull run. The result of years of dedication to his picks and active income, but Adonis wasn't born like this. He didn't have the perfect picks. There was once a time when Adonis was a meme coin hype man just like Jeffrey, but he did not complain about this, and he put in the hard work. We're going to talk about 10 altcoins that I believe you need to accumulate before the big bull run in 2024, and that's the BTC halving. If you guys aren't familiar with that, you need to be, because this is where you need to be kind of stopping investing before we get that run. Before I give you these altcoins, brothers, sisters, if there's any girls watching this, I think there's like 1%, please believe me when I tell you that everything I have achieved in my life and all the people that I'm hanging around with are way higher than me. Every good thing that has happened to these guys, it's been whether that's the big portfolio, the big active income, like I'm starting to now make with this channel, the gym muscles, if you want to say that, anything. It's all came from just being ahead and putting in the work early. So if you are watching this video, before we get into those juicy altcoins, get to effing work. You got to avoid instant pleasure and dopamine. You may have struggled because Twitter's very addicting. Discord groups, you can get lost. Don't even use Discord. And Telegram, you ain't going to find me in Telegram groups. It's just an absolute mess. And these are going to suck your attention from the true path to getting there. It doesn't have to be hard. It really doesn't. The only thing you need is probably CoinMarketCap, a few exchanges, and an active income to fuel this portfolio, and a mindset of what coins to go into, and a little bit of research, and to take profits and set your goals. That's all you need. You don't need Twitter. You don't need any of this dopamine, because chances are you're in some shitty groups right now, and that's meme coins, and you're trying to get rich and play catch up because you haven't done the basic fundamentals right. So last slide I'll give you before I get into some picks. I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. How much money have you got already in the market? Now, there's some people out there that have nothing. That's fine. You can start today. You should have started yesterday. You should have started months ago. You should have started a year ago, but start today. Plus, there's people that have 5 grand in, 10 grand in, hundreds of thousands are in. So what have you already got in, and how much are you actively planning to invest before this next halving? 8 months or so I would recommend to stop investing from today. How much over the 8 months can you put in? Per month, per week, per day? What does that number look like? And the most important one, which nobody seems to actually know, what returns do you desire? Okay, so if you're investing 10 grand, my little portfolio here on the right here, I'll show you that in a second if you haven't been following, but the goal for this is to invest 10 grand. It's probably going to be more than 10 grand by the 8 months. It's probably going to be way more than 10 grand, but the initial goal was to invest 10 grand and get a 10x. So 90 to 100 grand is what I was looking for. The big portfolio is a different story. We'll maybe save that for a future video, but that portfolio is just to show you guys I'm in this with you guys. I'm not just here making videos. I'm in here to get rich off cryptocurrency. I'm using the active income to fuel into my coins. So you have to write down what returns do you desire. Now, 2 different very investments here. This could be the 1,000,000x, 1,000x, the 100x portfolio on the left. There's a lot more risk with these meme coins, or this would be considered still risky to the Bitcoin maxes and Ethereum maxes. Got some Ethereum there. I think I've got nearly 1, but it's going to be more safe. But it's not going to give you 100x returns. None of these coins are probably going to give you 100x returns in the next bull run. It's not going to happen. So you have to decide, and you get to choose what that is. So ask yourself that, and let's get stuck into the coins. Number 1, again, it's going to depend how much money you have. Okay, so when I say Ethereum, if you've got 1 grand to 5 grand and that's all you want to put in, you're going to want to avoid Ethereum. But the reason why I think we should all strive to hold 1 Ethereum, if it's possible, it might not be possible right now, it depends on the active income. Because of this, the burn, the supply is getting absolutely crazy, and it's only going to be more deflationary as we approach the bull run. I want to not get too confusing here, but do you know what happens in the bull run? You need Ethereum to start selling your ERC20 coins. So there's going to be a lot of people wanting to sell, the smart people. You're going to have some Ethereum, and it's not much Ethereum, but gas fees can get pretty crazy in a bull market. Trust me, they're absolutely insane. Not for the big players. People always say, oh, Ethereum gas fees are wrecking you. Yeah, because you have $1,000 in the market, bro. You might pay 10%, 20%, 30% just in fees to sell some NFT. But for big players, it's not an issue. But there's going to be so much buy pressure in this coin in the next bull market, like we've seen here, with people using NFTs, etc. okay? It's going to just push Ethereum for an easy, in my opinion, a 10k a coin. And it might even go further just because of this, just because of the supply, right? Keep that in mind. I think it's a great pick. You're not going to be sorry with Ethereum. The next one is Kronos. I haven't spoke about really Kronos in ages. I used to love Kronos, and I still do like Kro, but I think their coins, comparing to their yield, comparing to their card app, was a little bit, not sketchy, but just a little bit, come on bro, 300 grand to get some lounge access. Give me a break. The active users are still strong in a bear market, which is great. They still have their app, which is still cool, and I still have the exchange ready to go. If I need to sell some coins, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. This, I would probably stay away from. It doesn't really make sense for most people. But if you do want to get on there, absolutely fantastic. I'm not really interested in learning, yielding, etc. But the Kro coin is an easy 20x, brother, to $1. And I think it's got that in it, with quite safe returns, to be 100% honest. And that's just its previous pretty much all-time high. Never quite hit the dollar, but on the wick, I think got 95 cents. What if it hits $2? What if it hits $3? These guys are going to have a shitload of money to bring back to the market in the next bull run. And what that means is a lot of chumps are going to be buying into this, and you're buying into this at 5 cents, because we have to just take profits on the chumps. Unfortunately, that is the game. It might be your best pal that you tried to convince today, and he took a year to actually stick in. You're locked in at 5 cents. He's buying this thing at $2. I told you so, son, and you're dumping on his ass. And that's the game. That's the game. So I don't think it's going to be a bad play. It's definitely more riskier than Ethereum, of course, but the returns are absolutely crazy if this thing rides, and I do believe it will. QNT, don't need to go into it too much. It's just an easy 10x. The business behind it is absolutely magical. It is so undervalued at $100, and for some reason, we are in a bear market. That's the reason why. But we're just chilling. We had a pump last night, which is great. But again, you're right back here to get a big buy at 10% discount. All right, a 10% discount. Anything under $110 to $115, probably to $120, is going to be a great buy. I'm buying as much as this is possible, as physically possible. A lot of my YouTube income is going to QNT, literally, for the big portfolio. So it's not going to give bad returns. It's not going to give the best returns. But I think if you just wanted the 10x, never be 100% in, get that bot. Gala Games is the next one. Now again, this one, it's easy money. It's really, really easy money, just back to its all-time high. Even if this doesn't get back to its all-time high, there's still huge effing gains in this. And I believe it will. And again, what if it goes past its all-time high? It's going to be stupid, crazy money. Music, games, films, and here's the films as well. So they've got two new sectors, which is obviously Gala Film and Gala Music, which are all getting sold out, all right? And they're using the Gala coin to be able to purchase this, and especially for the games, the tokens, the NFTs, they're all using the Gala token, which again is going to create demand. The market has been a little bit crap on this one, but guess what? They're actively still chilling at about 800 to 900 to 1 million users a month with all this FUD with the version 2 token. It's still a big play in my position. I've still got over 1 million coins. I'm going to be holding this one to at least 50 cents to take profits, and then I'm going to be start layering out. But I don't see this one, I see this one going to its all-time high. I'm probably way beyond it. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a more riskier one because there is some FUD. But usually what happens in the market, if there's FUD, that's when you want to start buying. Solana, again, very FUDdy coin, but you're looking at a 10x to its previous all-time high, which is fantastic. Look at the community. 11.5 million plus active accounts, 21.9 million NFTs. And I don't think this has been updated in some time. So I believe this is way higher. And this is going to be a big one in the next bull run. A lot of people are saying this was tied to FTX. Sure. Again, I said this in the previous video. Maybe back here, when there was a chance it could go to zero. There was a chance, right? There's a lot of FUD going on. Celsius started to collapse. FTX went crazy. It's done. It's finished. Pumped back up. And we're now stable. $23. It's been there for ages. Look at the last year. Just chilling. Absolutely nothing happening. And that's what you want, because you've got a 10x to its previous all-time high. Some people were predicting a grand plus in this. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be an easy 10x to its previous all-time high, with the use cases, with the big players wanting to use this compared to Ethereum. Ride both narratives, as that's your choice. And it would be one of my picks. Again, it depends how much you're looking to invest. Stellar XLM, we're going to talk about this one, and we're actually going to tie in XRP to this one. I'm going to give you 2 for 1 here. These coins are going to go absolutely crazy in the next bull run. Okay, we've seen what it did in 2017 with XRP. Look at this on the daily. It's already starting to run, right? Again, we're in a bear market, so don't expect anything. But look at this one in 2017, bro. The charts are so similar. XRP got suppressed in 2021, and so did XLM a little bit, but it got back to its previous all-time high, give or take a few cents. But this was only because of the lawsuit. This is on, I keep saying this is free game now. When this next bull run happens on this coin, it is game over. It is a minimum, in my opinion, of a $5. It is a minimum, and the maximum is absolutely crazy. I'm not one of these guys saying it's going to $100, $50, fucking $10,000 or $1,000 like some of these other dudes. I'm not crazy. I'm not insane, but I am to say that this is an easy $5 coin, and it's probably going to go past $10. If the maxis come back in and the narrative is, it's game over, they've got huge backing. You can see these guys have been around forever. And to be ranked, I think they're ranked number 4 on CoinMarketCap since 2011 with the SEC lawsuit on their case with XRP. You've never seen something like that, have you? It's never been possible with any other coins. Probably Ethereum. It wouldn't be around. It probably wouldn't be around. This thing has been updating as you progress through the years. It's just been constant updates. So XRP and XLM, I would look at. I hold both of them, not a huge amount by any chance, but I really probably need to get some more of XLM and XRP. I've got some XRP, but it's stuck in Celsius, unfortunately. So I have a nice bag over there, but I'm probably never going to get it again. But I would expect bull runs like this by 2024 and 2025. It's going to be crazy. I don't want you to miss this. HBAR, again, another fuddied one. Honestly, I think this is the easiest 20x in the market right now. It was one of them. Same with Gala Games. It's got more risk than QNT in my opinion, but it's got more upside, okay? Very, very easy to get back to its all-time high. There's a lot of FUD with this one. I don't know why, I think it's mainly because of the coins being released to the market. This has already been set in stone, dude. Like people always say, oh Jay, what about the new coins coming circulation? Well, duh, it's part of the plan. It's always been that way. What about the big player dumping? Well, they need to take profits, bro. They need to take profits. Look at the long term in this one. Look at the accounts created. Look at the transactions. Look at the seconds. Look at the average cost, which is nothing. And look at how green efficient it is, which is 0, right? Compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is just so green efficient. Look at the backers. I say this all the time. Take a screenshot of that. We all use them every single day. You're using Google right now. I use Google with Google, Google Ads on Ecom. I use Google, I get paid by Google. I pay Google and I get paid by Google. It works both ways. All the other ones, crazy. It's absolutely crazy that these guys are in, and this coin is just so undervalued right now. And it's probably going to stay here for a while. I do believe this will be one of the late ones to run in the bull run. I don't know why I think that, but I just think money will start to flow, and then it'll be like, oh, HBAR hasn't moved yet. A lot of people will start to roll over. I think it's going to be absolutely insane. ADA. ADA's another one. It's funny how I mentioned quite a lot of ones that are 10x off their previous all-time high just to get back to that, let alone the upside potential past that. It is a very funny coin. I don't know why. Charles Hoskinson, if you come and check his YouTube channel, I don't watch his videos. I don't have time for Charles sitting in his bedroom bashing on about the future. But that just shows dedication. He's live streaming daily. He stopped for a little bit. He's probably working. He's a busy man. And he doesn't have to do this. He could go away to the Bahamas and have 3 wives. You'd have to fund him because he's probably not the best looking. And he should probably start the gym. Health is wealth. But he doesn't have to post YouTube videos. Like, why? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to continue to go on, but he insists because he wants to actually change the future. He's already rich, bro. People say, look at him, he's not rich, he must be broke. But just because of the way he dresses and the way he looks doesn't mean he's not rich. Trust me, he's rich, right? He's stupid rich. He probably has more money than most of everybody on this YouTube channel put together, plus money you probably all can't even see, right? Because he's 100% got some coins up there that in a hardware wallet that you'll never even know, right? But this guy just doesn't have to post anymore, right? But he does because he continues to believe in the future and what they're trying to change. This coin was crazy in 2021. One of my buddies got wrecked in this coin, but a few of my buddies make a shit ton of money because they managed to take profits. The guy that lost money, he just didn't take profits. He was greedy. He was one of those dudes, and just like I thought ADA was going to $5 to $10. It never happened. The BTC market started to crash, Ethereum went, and then obviously Cardano would go. But it's chilling. It's chilling. 30 cents, 10x to its previous all-time high. It's probably a $5 coin. I think this is an easy, again, like 10x. I would rather buy QNT, but, this could run. Who's to stop this running from $5 to $7 on an absolute crazy case? Absolutely nothing. Take your profits before, but it's not going to hurt. And the last one is BTC. I never thought I'd mention this, but the reason I'm mentioning this because I understand there's some new investors and they haven't bought any coins. I would rather you buy Ethereum as your first coin if you're looking to get in, but a lot of people do need a little bit of Bitcoin. I think buying $100 of Bitcoin on Coinbase or just something where you're going to get wrecked on fees and just take the hit and be like, okay, now I'm in the market. Bitcoin started this whole revolution, dudes. If it wasn't for Bitcoin, I wouldn't be making this YouTube channel. I wouldn't be talking about cryptocurrency because there'd be no cryptocurrency. Maybe there'd be something else, but I don't believe something would have survived. So Satoshi Nakamoto, wherever he's found or whoever he is or whatever, it doesn't really matter. This coin created everything. The BTC have and will control our altcoins to fly. So we're really banking on Bitcoin having a good, strong bull run. That's what we're really banking on. And it's going to be absolute wild. Get $100 worth of Bitcoin. Send it to your mom. Send it to your girlfriend. Send it to your brother. Send it to your dad. That'll get them started on their journey too. That's what I did. Okay, and a few of my friends started to buy that because I sent them $50 worth of Bitcoin and I said, go, have a look at this. They started to buy Ethereum. They started to set up their altcoins. A lot of people ignored that. They took the $50, they cashed it out, and they went and bought a Starbucks and a Netflix subscription. I don't know. It's one of those. So it started this whole journey. Again, here's my portfolio, the tiny one that I track with you guys. The goal is to get to this to 10 grand. Pretty much all the coins I mentioned, bar a couple because it's not going to be a big portfolio, they're all here. They're all here. And they're actively what I invest in every single week on this one. I try to every week to 10 days, but I usually double buy if I miss a week because I'm busy. But that's what you need to know. Those are 10 altcoins to accumulate now before the big run on 2024. You've got two options. You watched this video, hopefully you liked it, maybe you disliked it. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to change my life, but what will change your life if you haven't invested is getting the active income up. Starting to look at these coins. You might not believe in these. You might want to go down the main coin way. That's fine. That's fine. Some of these are going to fly. Maybe they'll all fly. Probably they will. Next bull run's going to be wild. But you have to take action. Because if you don't, you're going to be in the exact same place as you are now, but you're probably going to be even poorer because inflation will eat you alive. You get to decide. Let me know in the comments below. Take care.